friends, and welcome to another WSIB Truth Matters with Joe Machado. It's the new year, and I'm looking for ways to piss off the WSIB, the fat cats upstairs, the ones who have this endless, ongoing scheme to screw injured workers. I don't really have to look very far to piss them off because they give me a lot of really good material. And as I've said often on this channel, I've got lots to talk about. Today, I'm going to talk about the whole matter of the WSIB's Appeals Services Division. And for those of you who follow along the channel and you know me, I've often said that I'm not going to spend any time talking about that appeals division because I don't believe that there's anything there that is going to benefit injured workers. But sometimes I got to back that up with, with data, with facts. I don't just like to say shit for the sake of it. And I'm talking over 30 years of experience dealing with these people. So I've seen all of it. And anytime they come out with a new initiative, the fat cats, they make it look like it's to help you, to try to make things better for you. But nah, that's fucking bullshit. And for any of you who've been around long enough, you know that. This is all smoke and mirrors. So, I've had some of our members tell me over the past few months that they're still waiting on an appeal that they filed months ago. And I'm, I know, well, yeah, of course. That's the way things are with these people at the WSIB. But I thought, you know what, let me do a little bit of research on this because I like to have the finger on the pulse. And so the WSIB has recently started publishing their decisions. I don't know, the idiot who came up with that decision, probably being ostracized by now, because you can't unring a bell. It's there for everybody to see now. And they can't very well take it down. I mean, that would just be, that would be bad in the worst sense, because that would be them acknowledging that they really shouldn't be publishing their decisions because a lot of it is shit. And I mean a lot of it. But hey, they started doing it. And so they've got almost 1,000 decisions that they've published. So I thought, okay, well, let me have a look at this. So the law requires under the Workplace Safety and Insurance Act that a worker has 30 days to launch an appeal on all matters pertaining to return to work, work reintegration, LMR, those sorts of things. 30 days. If you don't appeal that decision within 30 days, you're shit out of luck. And 6 months to appeal any other entitlement decision made by the WSIB. And again, if you don't appeal within the 6 months, you are shit out of luck. And they hold steadfast on that law. So why is it that they're not held to the same standard in terms of ensuring that case managers make a decision within a specified time frame, the matter goes to appeals, and that's handled within a specified time frame? I mean, it's not rocket science. They have the resources to do it. I don't know how good they are, but I could talk about that for a long time. But why aren't they adhering to these timelines? Why is it that they always need to have more time? And they have the audacity to throw it back in the injured worker's face and say, oh, well, no, you didn't do this and you didn't do that and the other thing and whatever, and that's why the delay. But now that they're publishing their decisions, it's all there. So, yeah, most of you know, if you've been around for a while, that these are appeal time limits that have to be met. And if you're new, then I'm telling you now. And if you need help, go to WSIBsettlements.com, and there's all kinds of stuff there to help you. But anyway, that's the way it sits. So they've been talking for a while about this third-party audit company that they had. They call it the money for audit review of their processes, and so that this company can tell them just how absolutely atrocious and incompetent they are, and how wasteful they are with the money that they take from employers to pay claims, and where a lot of it goes to the fat cats and big raises and bonuses and all that kind of shit. So this company, they're supposed to look at efficiency, effectiveness of the WSIB's dispute resolution and appeal process, and then make recommendations. So they made a lot of recommendations. They talked about mediation and arbitration. They talked about dispute resolution and other stuff. Whatever. I'm not going to get into that crap because I'm not going to just spew the garbage that they're spewing. That I'm trying to cut through the bullshit here. But apparently they need 2 years to implement all of these different kind of recommendations. You know what? You don't need 2 years. Why don't you just do your fucking job on time? Get case managers to make a decision within 2 weeks of getting the information in the file. It doesn't take that long to make a decision for somebody who knows what they're doing. You review a report from an employer, you review the report from the worker, and one from the doctor, and you know what? You make a decision. It doesn't take that long. It's not complicated. And don't send it to your doctors, because they're useless. Listen to the workers' doctors. That's all the medical you need. It's right there. And if that decision needs to be somehow scrutinized by another party, then it goes to the appeals branch. But the thing is the appeals branch, they take their time, and they often go against their own policies and their own legislation. Then the tribunal has to overturn those dumbass decisions. So you don't need more time. You just need people to do their job or hire people who can. Yes, it's not a novel idea. Get rid of the people who don't know what the fuck they're doing and hire people who do to make those decisions. The tribunal has a ton of lawyers, vice chairs making decisions, good decisions. They pay attention to the law, they use the law, they follow the law. And there's a lot of lawyers out there who could probably do a good job for instead of a case manager or an appeals resolution officer. And you have the money to do it, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be giving back money to employers. So, I don't think they should call it a value for money audit. That's their term. I think it should be called, what more can we do to keep screwing the injured worker and their families? That's what that report should be called. Because when I get feedback from members that this whole trend with stupid amounts of time in waiting to get an appeal heard at the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Branch, their appeals division, that could have gone directly to the tribunal, and they would have had it done sooner than that. So their recent practice procedures, I'm going to put it up here. Hearing and writing. An appeals resolution officer will generally make a decision within 30 days after reviewing the information in your claim file and any additional information you submit on the appeal readiness form or the respondent forum if you're not the party who is objecting to a decision, but you are a party who is participating in the appeal. You can attach additional information argument to the appeal readiness form or respondent form. 30 days? Bullshit. Bullshit. They don't make any decisions in 30 days. None. Here's the next one. In an oral hearing. An oral hearing can be held in person or by teleconference if the WSIB decides an oral hearing is necessary. If they decide it's necessary, we will schedule one to be held within 90 calendar days after we confirm an oral hearing is required. And once again, that is bullshit. So I went on the database and I looked at 65 decisions. That is the most recent decisions they've made in December and November and October and I think September of 2023. 65 decisions. 50 of them were worker appeals. 15 were employer appeals. I'm not concerned about the employer appeals. And you know what? 97% of those decisions and those appeals took way more than 6 months. So their 30 days and 90 days bullshit is just that. It's bullshit. And if any of you are interested in the data, because it's way too much for me to put it up on the screen here, just send me an email at joemachado@wsibsettlements.com and I'll send you the data. And exactly where I got it, which is Can Lee. If you're in the business, you know Can Lee is a database, a national database, where tribunals across the country and courts report or upload their decisions for individuals who are handling appeals to look at jurisprudence and whatnot and prepare for a hearing. So it's there for everybody to see. And I'm sure they're regretting that right now because I know they're watching my videos and they're going, that fucking Machado. The good news for me is that I have no shortage of material for this year and next year and the year after that. There is one thing that was one of the recommendations in the report that I thought caught my eye because I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been thinking about how you leapfrog the Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Services Division and go right to the tribunal with a hearing, with an appeal, and just completely bypass that good-for-nothing, crappy bullshit that doesn't do anything for workers, in my opinion. Always, in my opinion, based on my experience. And this is, one of the recommendations is that the WSIB should exclude decisions based on standardized calculations and get them from the WSIB's Appeals Services Division so that they can go directly to the tribunal. I think that's amazing, and I think that should happen with every decision, and I think every injured worker should have the opportunity to absolutely leapfrog the Appeal Services Division and take their appeal right to the tribunal. Because I'm telling you right now, this whole Appeals Services Division, it's all about delay, because we're going to hope that that sucker gives up and we wash our hands of it. So, my friends, that's it for today, and there's a lot more coming. For those of you who didn't have an opportunity to check out the WSIB case audit, it's a tool that we've launched just very recently. We have a promo that was on during the holidays, and we extended it actually to January 13th. And a lot of people have taken advantage of it. So the promo will give you a $50 off of the WSIB case audit for your case, and you really need to have that. It's not, a WSIB file review. It's much more intense than that. It's a roadmap for you to know exactly where you stand, what you need to do, if there's benefits that you didn't get paid, that you should got paid, It's a very impressive document that every injured worker should have, and it's peace of mind. So anyway, go to WSIBsettlements.com, WSIB case audit. The promo code is WSIB 2024. If you enter that promo code when you go to checkout, you're going to get a $50 off. And also for you, for those of you who haven't had an opportunity to look at the advocate referral program that I just launched on Monday, you gotta check it out. There's a lot of people that are going to make a lot of money, and I'm talking thousands of dollars through this program that we've launched. And some of them are already taking advantage of it. So anyway, have a look, WSIBsettlements.com, and check it out. And if you want the information as to how I compiled the stats of the decisions that I just talked about, send me an email, joemachado@WSIBsettlements.com, and I'll send you the decision number, the date of the case manager's decision, and the date of the appeals resolution officer's decision. It's all there for you. All right, friends. Once again, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. To my subscribers, I really appreciate you. You've really helped me to build this channel, and I'm counting on you to continue to do that and share my videos. To those of you who are new, I invite you to become a subscriber. It costs you nothing. You get notified every time I come out with a new video. Just click the notification bell. And like I said, I've got 30 plus years of information, good information based on experience to impart to my members and anyone who watches my channel. And as always, my friends, till next time, take care.